This is Thymesia. Be sure to like the video, subscribing is great as well. We're here on Xbox Series X. So what are we getting? It's a dynamic 4K resolution at 60 FPS. And this is another Dark Souls-esque game. That's right, it's Dark Souls, but a little bit more indie focused. So what you're doing in this one is there's a plague going around, it's mutating people, and you are trying to survive and thrive and deal with the monsters that exist within this universe. You get this really fancy looking, cool, hooded plague doctor type dude, actually pretty cool looking. And yeah, you are battling away. So like Souls game, like it really feels exactly like a Souls game, but in a more indie format. But it's actually got some pretty decent like quality to it, if that makes sense. And these are your regular open world enemies, and don't worry, there's like crazy bosses that are such a pain to deal with, which is funny. This one seems a bit more like traditionally I like to do like rolling and stuff to dodge in these games, but this one does seem a bit more focused on I guess you would say the parry system for blocking and whatnot, so keep that in mind. There is a leveling system within the game where you improve various skills with the souls type things you get, and then you're able to level that up, and there's actually like skill points you get, so you can do like double dodges and you know, different things like that. There's actually some kind of interesting mechanics in this one. And while today I'm just like totally not super into a Souls-like experience at the moment, quite honestly, this is actually pretty well done, I would say. You know, for like an indie type Souls effort, it's actually pretty good looking. It handles pretty well. It's got those typical Souls elements that you would really enjoy if you like Souls games. If you don't like Souls games, obviously it's probably not going to be for you. Today I'm just kind of exhausted, so it's kind of like, ugh. But that obviously doesn't impact my thoughts on this one, as I'm saying. I'm just like going through the motions of Dark Souls. I think some people have that sometimes. And then it's got like these neat kind of claw execution type things that pop up. So that's kind of an interesting stuff. So harness the plague, seize plague weapons from gruesome bosses and formidable enemies, wielding them to battle stuff. It is you know, a bit more, I guess you would say, linear-esque, but you still kind of move through these different hub-type worlds, and you're trying to collect shattered memories of a past long forgotten. Oh, geez, that is, whew, that is a lot of damage. I wonder if I can get up here fast enough. There we go. So you're gathering things, there's like little kind of collectible type notes that'll let you know what's happening as you explore through different environments and take on different enemies. I'm actually doing better than I was doing earlier tonight when I was playing a little bit of this to get ready. The first boss was driving me freaking nuts though. Yeah, I was having some issues killing that guy, and I was just like, ugh. These regular enemies though, not a big deal. Just trying not to die though, because I am pretty, I guess you would say, far back from where I was. I do like the pretty gruesome executions and stuff, and yeah, not a bad Souls game. Very much on brand for what you would expect. And it's just got like this sleek kind of primary character and whatnot that you're playing as. So you're Corvus, the kingdom's final hope. The fate of Hermes resting in his feathered hands. And the truth is buried within your memories, and you have to find it. Obviously unforgiving enemies, you fight the style you want, and you go about in a single-player experience. Oh, that's a tricky spot. And while it might seem, I guess, maybe a bit easier for a Souls game, as sort of what I'm showing, I guess, it does have the kind of signature difficulty at times that you would expect, so keep that in mind. Down you go. I really should have got the ability that heals you as you, like, execute people. Okay. Gotta be quick. I'm really wondering when I'm gonna get, like, a checkpoint at some point, or, like... Because they've got, like, resting spots that you go to, like, these resting chairs. And hoping that pops up sooner than later. So I'm all out of health potions. Is there like a bad thing in there? Oh, here we go. So yeah, this is your resting spot. This is where you do your beacons. And you see, it's even got the Dark Souls-esque like text and everything that pops up. So you level up and you do like your vitality, you know, you improve it, or your strength, and they impact different things, your plague ability. So they've just kind of formatted it for this setup, and then you got your talents. So this is where you get like new specific upgrades that can help you deflect or battle or dodge more effectively. It's a really, really neat concept. And then you've got the claw, and then you can kind of... I think there's one that was like sucking life out of enemies. Perform a second attack. Increased damage. Interesting. And your feather darting attacks, and then you got your strategy attacks. Gain a second plague tail, or plague weapon thing. A plague tail, that's funny. So yeah, lots of different status trees. This one, some energy increase. I'm gonna go for that. And then your plague weapons, your potions. There's more stuff you unlock as you play, obviously, and, you know, lots more for us to... You need the key to the side of the tent. Unbelievable, let me guess. It's like something here. This appears to be a boss. But I will say, you know, environmentally, the game looks really good. You know, I like the visuals. I like the style of the gameplay from a Dark Souls perspective. I wouldn't say I necessarily love the Dark Souls-esque experience in games, but, you know, this one does pretty well. The enemies look kind of grotesque in their style. I like the combat to a degree. It feels fluid. It looks cool. Can't say I really have too many complaints, whoa, in that regard. And I think, you know, the Dark Souls fans will like this one and find it interesting. And that's the biggest thing there, is finding, you know, more Souls-like games to enjoy, because I know so many people love the Souls genre. And this is a nice little indie-focused experience, which is nice. What is that guy swinging at? What? I wouldn't say the enemies are necessarily too insanely tough, but they're definitely some will give you a run for your money, that's for sure. Oh, come on, I dodged that. Memory interrupted, and then you gotta come back. It's like, you have died, but it's a little different, right? Who's ready to spend the rest of the video just sitting here getting killed by this thing over and over again? I know I am. And then you gotta collect your shards, and you go fight it all the way from the beginning of its health. Yeah, it's like a game of patience and hits and meaty enemies. Jeez. And like I said, you're supposed to block more in this one, from what I understand. Ooh. Ooh, big stagger hit on that one, eh? That's perfect timing with the feather attack. I should actually probably heal up. As I'm just going toe-to-toe with this thing and, you know, letting my health go down. Whoa, okay. I actually really like the boss designs thus far. Found them to be quite interesting. No, come on, he's got like... Oh, so this drives me crazy about these Souls games. Frustration. It's always like that when I go play these games. You always get to like a sliver of health, and then you... See, my issue is I always get more and more frustrated, and then I don't take the proper times to actually, you know, kind of balance and do my hits and stuff. And I was flowing so well last time, too. Oh, come on! Yeah, now I'm being all reckless and not gonna get this done this time. And you're supposed to hit them so that the health doesn't, like, recover, if that makes sense. That's why you gotta do your, like, more plague-type hit. I guess that's what maybe makes this one a little bit different, formula-wise. Is the heal effect. Yeah. This is my life in this one. But it's cool-ish. Again, I'm trying to, like, sell this to the audience that likes the Dark Souls type games. This is for you. It's another option. For those that don't, it's another Dark Souls game. For me, it's kind of like, I think I've gotten better at some of these, but at the same time, I'm just like, ugh. Ooh. It's like a lock-on going. I can't even move. What the heck? Come on, die already. I was down to the nose. Well, we did it. I've got literally no health, but it is dead. Which is fine, because we can go over here. I also noticed this guy's a little bit more nimble. I don't know. Just need to move around a little bit easier. I almost wonder if claw damage is worth more, but I feel like getting the little tiny hits is kind of where it's at. Stab attack. Actually, stab attack would be pretty good. Yeah. Lag weapon. Gotta get more of those shard things. Then you create more potions. Upgrade potion. Oh yeah. Amount of potions. Health recovery. I think maybe the amount of potions would be a good way to go for the first bit. Now I've unlocked the hammer. Double hit execution combo. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit more confident in this as I can continue to improve my abilities, but at the same time, I always know these Dark Souls games always like to put me in my place after a while. It really does feel like just like a straight up like Souls spin-off. I guess you can kind of just use the concept in many different like, you know, scenarios. How do you get in there? You know what I mean? Like that box is obviously something you can get at. Maybe you have to go around. Yeah, you might have to go around and then down. Oh, jeez, there's a... Yeah, because I think everybody's gone, like, mad in this universe or something like that because of the plague stuff. And there's an opening sequence that kind of explains things, and you do your tutorial-esque area, and everything goes really bad, and you have to go kill folks. And, you know, just your typical fanfare. I need the market's secret room. Why would I want to drop down there? Is there like, is that how you get the secret thing? Okay, let's do it. We got a consumable from that? Well, that was totally worth it. Okay. I do like the creepy environments. It's like a messed up carnival thing. It's neat. I just want in. Ah, we got more of the creepy fog stuff. Is that where that, like, side area was? Oh, how do you get over... Oh. How do you get to that middle section? Unbelievable. Yeah, that health upgrade or points from that's going to be a good thing. The execution points is what I'm saying. Oh, that's how you get rid of the contamination, eh? Destroy the bubbles. Makes sense. Yeah, it definitely flows nice to combat. I don't have the health for this. Ah, that's not good. That's a lot of walking, that's what that is. That is a lot of walking. Or backtracking, I guess. Well, I learned the lesson of death there. At least we dropped the ladder down, so that allows us to move a little bit quicker through things, I guess. And the having to refight everything once you die, that's always a cherished part of these ones.